what do I have to kind of live down? Do I have to make myself appear less American simply because the kids I'm with don't really like what they think Americans are? And so it kind of colors the way you meander through this world of people who are unlike you. Well, more specifically, you are unlike them. And so this is why it's an issue at all in my mind and in our conversation. Take it or leave it. At any rate. Woo! Well, there it is. Do you feel better? Relieved?
Yeah, I feel relieved.
Awesome. Nothing spells relieved better than P-I-S-S-I-N-G. That's what I've heard.
Well, at the same time, there's still an outpouring of sorts I'm ready to engage in.
Go for it.
I think that you were asking about Americans acting hyper-American when they're put into a strange culture abroad.
Some do.
Some.
It appears to me.
Possibility.
Yes.
Now the girl, this one girl I'm talking about here, she was a wild card, and sometimes she would bring out, like in class, like, I know you didn't.
Okay, that's an American thing.
That is an American thing, and and I appreciated that because
familiarity. You recall this from Central,
right? From Central. I mean, and she's from New Orleans, and she knows that
awesome.
the Southern how it is, how it be,
exactly.
And she would, so we had that, and then she also would sometimes when we'd hang out, she'd take her iPod with her, and she'd be like jamming out to like Black Eyed Peas.
Okay,
like, no. Actually, what she was into was that same stuff that you introduced me to. She introduced me. She was rocking out some. Oh my God! How did I forget what that guy's name was?
It wasn't Jamiroquai.
No, it wasn't Jamiroquai. It was. This is like Kid Koala, kind of.
Oh.
But the
Dan the Automator.
Yeah, go. It's in that realm.
You're going for Mike Patton's latest group.
Yeah.
A Peeping Tom.
No. It's in that realm.
Okay, I gotcha.
It's in that realm.
Sure.
But
experimental electronic. DJ Shadow? I don't know.
It's not DJ Shadow. It's a song. Dan the Automator, and then here's also some other.
Oh, the guy from Blur, Damon Albarn. The Gorillas?
Not the Gorillas. It's right in there. It's in that same. If you looked it up on Rhapsody, it'd be in the associated.
Yes. Okay.
It'd be right there.
Awesome.
But
Good to know.
She was actually.
If you like, then you might.
If you like, then you might. I mean, so close.
Yeah.
The guy I'm talking about, Kid Koala's actually produces music for this guy in their same ensemble.
Good to hear.
Man, we actually talked about last year how good this guy was. He's had so many different outfits. He has a really interesting smooth sound, but at the same time, sometimes he'll be like, it'll sound like rock and roll. Other times it'll be like smooth, kind of R&B, sultry R&B.
Crap.
Combined with rap, combined with electronics.
Dang it.
Really, really cool sound.
All right. Look it up. No, sorry guys. Sorry. Okay, so this person.
She was jamming that out in her iPod.
Good for her.
You know, in Istanbul, and she was like, "You gotta listen to this," and she would just do. And I think that was more of a. I think she was just a crazy cat.
Okay.
She was just a crazy cat.
Even by, or perhaps specifically by American standards.
Yeah, even by American standards, but certainly what you would look at her anywhere and say that's an American.
Do you think that she amped it up once she hit abroad? She clearly feels comfortable abroad.
Right.
And
she had lived in abroad. She had been living abroad for some time.
For a while.
Yeah, probably a year or so. At that point, it may have been. I don't think she was amping it up for any conscious reason. Yeah.
Did you, when you were over there, did you find a degree of freedom? I did. I'll preface it with this. Did you find a degree of freedom that was just otherworldly because you were literally somewhere else in the world? Were you like, wow, I can do whatever I want here, and no one in Little Rock will know? Not really. For me, I don't speak in terms of specific behaviors the way those what are they, Las Vegas ads say. It's not that it's something secretive and you should keep it that way. It's that you can embody things and become things that perhaps you were scared your friends, family, loved ones might see as other, even for 5 months.
That's interesting. One thing that I do specifically remembering about Istanbul is you can go clubbing and you're not going to see the same people over and over.
True.
Nor you have to worry about seeing people that you
know.
Period.
Period. Yeah.
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 And
Right.
so-
Right.
And that you're right. That is liberating to just feel like I can rock and roll,
Right.
and I don't have to worry about, you know, like this home network
Yeah.
enclosing on me.
Yeah. In that setting, did you find yourself wanting to maybe adhere to? Hello.
That's a little dog.
What is up? What is up?
Hey, doggy.
Hello. Hello. What's up? What's cracking, dude?
Not much. Don't take it easy.
Oh yeah. You do the same.
Come here, Otis. Otis, this way.
Blam. Yeah.
Glam.
In that setting, did you find yourself wanting to maintain or shift in some way to kind of flesh out what you wanted to be in that setting?
Huh.
Did you find yourself being exactly as you were when you went in, or did you find yourself at some point, some magical moment, recognizing the freedom that you had been granted and take a different direction?
I think a different direction requires more money.
Okay, perhaps.
Number one, like if you do want to live a more free flowing, traveling, playboy lifestyle,
Okay.
just theoretically.
Sure.
When,
That
when one thinks
particular
about
direction,
going abroad and living a certain kind of lifestyle, live it up, then you know it takes money.
Yeah.
It takes money to do all that fun stuff and to go to different clubs and
Definitely.
travel around and whatever.
Well, what about your interpersonal connections? So you're here in this 5-month period. You meet this German American or this American girl who's gone to learn German and Turkish.
Yeah.
You've met this girl. You recognize she's a wild cat. You also then recognize that you're in another world where this cat exists in a very different world than that in Little Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find yourself maintaining the you were when you, because this is a big question for particularly I think for people who leave abroad for a long time, like for instance my friend who is coming down here. He was from Stockholm, left for Moscow, stayed for 3 years, went back to Stockholm and felt a little bit out of place in his
Oslo,
home.
Stockholm.
Stockholm.
Stockholm to Oslo. Oslo to Stockholm, is that where you said?
Moscow.
Moscow, okay.
I knew him. He was a friend of mine. So I know that he viewed the opportunity abroad the way I did.
Yes.
I changed very much abroad. Now, admittedly, you were more established as a human being because you went over there much later in your life.
And for nowhere near as long.
Length does matter, yes, but it just takes a moment to appreciate the fact that you're in another world.
Yeah.
And it depends on how it slaps you upside the head or wakes you up in the
I
morning.
had that moment. I was kind of walking around the main street, entertainment street of Istanbul at about 2:20 a.m. One morning, like my first couple weeks of arriving there, a little tipsy,
Okay.
and there was just a throbbing mass of humanity all about me, and lights everywhere because this is a street that never dies, never
Awesome.
sleeps,
Awesome.
nowhere near. I mean, it is the most populated and happening street, not only in Istanbul, but maybe in all of Europe.
Wow.
As far as sheer amount of people going up and down the street.
It's just
at all
kinetic.
hours. It's kinetic.
Wow.
Ultra kinetic.
All right.
It's called Istiklal Caddesi.
Neat.
Yeah, that's its name. Caddesi being street.
Awesome.
Istiklal.
And what did you
So
happened?
it's just, I mean, it's just so vibrant. You got these people selling nuts, and you have like guys that are selling ice cream. You know, like they'll do this thing where you want a certain kind of ice cream, and then they'll get the ice cream cone and put it up, and then like you'll try to take it from them, and then they'll switch it around and put it in your pocket, and then laugh at you and bring it back.
Wow.
They'll just play with you.
That's kind of
You know?
neat.
Yeah, so it's just a different kind of
That's
culture.
neat.
You know,
Yeah,
playing with the
Different
tourists.
style of humor altogether. That would offend most Americans.
Certainly.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey, what are you doing, man?
I don't know you. I don't know you.
Why are you clowning?
right,
why-
right. Dude,
or-
can I just exchange some?
Why are you gesturing with me?
right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And did you embrace that?
Very much so.
Awesome.